Yeah, give us a clap, buddy.
That was better.
Fabulous.
That was a better clap.
That was a better clap.
More crisp.
I've stolen your ball. Talk to me about the ball.
You can have that. I'm onto the coin now. I practiced pre-game.
Do you like having something on the go?
Yeah.
Is it annoying you that I've got your ball?
No, it's not annoying
like,
that you've got it. No, not at all. But
it's just messing with you.
no, I wouldn't mind
having
one as well.
I don't need it anymore.
Thanks, mate. Now that you're out, looking back in, is it what you thought it would be?
It's just adjusting. I'm not ready to call it yet. It's finding a new rhythm because football has got such a rhythm to it, like every week, whereas now it's yeah. But I don't really miss the game. I was done with the game. It sort of spat me out. Physically couldn't. I knew I couldn't get through another. I couldn't get through another winter. Mm-hmm. It was to my eternal disappointment that I thought, when I was young, starting, play 10 games, and I would look at the elders at the foot, Scotty West and Rowan Smith and those guys and think, I can't wait to get to that stage where they just seem quite comfortable and they roll out and they just play well. It all seems to work for them and that must be a nice feeling. And then, of course, you've reached that level of experience, maybe not that level of player, and very disappointing to realise that's not how it feels. It's, if anything, it might even be a bit worse.
It gets further and further away.
Because the stakes, the expectation, just... And all your chips are on the table. I think that's the bit. Every game you play, you put your own reputation and the club's reputation. It's like all the chips on the... no matter what's happened the week before, no matter what you've done, you've won a Brownlow medal and played in a grand final and will go down as one of the greats of the modern era. But you play on Sunday... Is that how it feels?
Definitely.
Or am I being overly dramatic?
No, mate, I had this chat with a bloke during the week who's gone from a fringe player to a regular top 10, almost a star for us.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm not feeling any more safe or comfortable or enjoying my footy any more than when I was fighting for selection every week. And I said, that sums it up. And,
yeah.
But you talk about that drive and making sense of a pursuit of something, a journey, a hopeful journey. And all my questions of why have led me to what I consider an understanding at this point, in that you gain no fulfilment or motivation out of anything that has come before. No level of awards or accolades can give you motivation to start each day, each new day. It's all about what's ahead, which has led me to this borderline psychotic rhythm of rituals that fill my life around preparing for something and executing.
There's comfort in it.
I get fulfilment out of that.
Yeah. Daniel Janser, he's talked about I think he pinched it from the NFL, someone from the Ravens, something said enjoy the grind or embrace the grind.
Embrace the grind.
And the grind is that repetitive, the routine of a footballer's lot. And at the start, that was the thing that would kind of like, this is, like football factory. And I was like, just that would wear me down. But then then you become almost an institutionalised man. But then by the end, I craved it. I loved it. I loved getting to training 2 hours early to stretch. All things I put Vicks in my nose before a game. That was part of the... For what reason? I don't know. But it was part of the... That was just part of the steps to turn into the super halfback who didn't tackle.
Maybe when I leave this footy factory institution life, I'm going to have to find the feet again.
Yeah.
Things are so normalised. It's so normalised for people to recognise me as the footy guy.
Yeah.
So when I'm not the footy guy anymore, what's that going to be like? Am I going to miss recognition, people knowing who I am? Not that I like it or crave it or want it.
But it's your normal.
That's my normal. That's what it is.
I think you've crossed the Rubicon on that one. That you'll always, to people, you'll always be recognised as
crazy guy.
Unless you cut your top knot off, and then it's...
What's your thoughts on it?
No, I liked the shorter shag.
So
yeah. I don't think the history books are going to be kind to the top knot.
Well, there's always a why So the more people say, cut the hair, go back to the black boots, the more I go, you beauty, grow the hair.
So this is your punk rock.
Wear the fluoro boots.
Yeah,
well, I said to Pav before I started my career, you know the footy cards that come out?
Yeah.
I said I want a different look in each card.
In each footy card.
So when I get to the end, I've got a nice eclectic mix of...
And how have you stayed true to that? Because you've been rocking the locks for a while.
Yeah, but what happened is they do all the modelling and like the little models that they make of you and the footy cards and all that stuff with the top knot. So if you cut that off commercially,
oh wow,
it's not a good move.
Right.